Yeah, Ryan, you're a legend, Ryan. I love you, Ryan.
You are a legend, Ryan. Ryan, I adore you. A month or so remains till one of the most anticipated nights of the fight year takes place. Ryan has had a lot of confidence ever since he announced the fight with Raleigh, and he frequently talks about how he will take out the trash talker.
I put Rollies to sleep with a left hook. That's it. That's what you're going to see. Period.
I use a left hook to put Broly to sleep. That is the only thing you will see, period. However, following the most recent press conference, he has been using different language. There's always been heat between these two. Ideal Fight Night is only going to be created by the recent face-off.
That's a part of it, but Rollies, to me, he's not the same. Like, when I look at him in the eyes, I'm like, all right, like, I got him. Like, he lost his fire, too. I'm like, damn, I'm about to eat him up. Like, I feel like he's just food right now.
And why do you say that? Because
I feel like
in which Garcia shoved Raleigh and the social media tirades and real beef. Not surprising at all. Given Ryan's perception of Raleigh, that's a component of it. But Roy is different in my opinion. I think, all right, like I got him. When I look him in the eyes, he seemed to have lost his spark as well. And I thought, damn, I'm going to devour him. Because I feel like he's simply food at the moment. Why do you say that? However, Ryan now has a new perspective. He has been discussing how dangerous Raleigh is, claiming that even Tank Davis acknowledged that Raleigh is holding rocks. And he is now publicly acknowledging that this may be the hardest battle he's ever faced. Ryan is keeping himself on high alert, stating that even if Raleigh may not be the best, if he lands a clean shot.
Okay, so let's say for this particular fight against Raleigh, would you be making more than 10 million? More than 15? Damn. 20?
he understands this generation on how to promote fights. You know, he should be seeing what he's...
It might be the end of the night. He is no longer dismissing Relay's power. This is not the same. Just a few weeks ago, Ryan Garcia was making fun of Raih's prospects. He has been telling everyone that he will knock him out, but now it seems like he is the one being extra careful. Or perhaps he is merely attempting to persuade us that the millions won't come easily. Now, if you were to earn more than $10 million for the specific fight against Rolly, would you make more than $15 million? Damn, 20 knows how to encourage fights in our generation. You should be watching what he brings. You know, his new viewpoint suggests that this battle might be riskier than facing Tapafimo Lopez or Devin Haney. However,
was it Ryan or was it Rolly? They both.
I ain't gonna lie, Rolly had like. They people be sleeping on Rolly because he been obviously. I don't know how to say it, obviously. But yeah, if he don't got no chin now, so Rolly be getting caught. But Rolly, he can hit, bro. Like he can hit.
The majority of fans believe Ryan is only stating this to advertise the battle. Most folks didn't anticipate hearing that. Raleigh is wild, reckless, and unconventional. However, Ryan is praising him more than even some of his fiercest opponents. Ryan is aware that he must avoid being struck clean. Raleigh is good for roughly 6 rounds, and he throws as hard as he can within that time. Ryan believes he must finish Raleigh if he damages him too soon.
But I'm coming back to announce I'm not going to speak on any other topic other than boxing, sports, and my fight. That's the only thing I'm going to be talking about. And I'm training for this fight. I want everybody to know that.
He is merely trying to avoid the extremely strong blows Tank was referring to, and he is not attempting to prolong this fight. Maybe neither of them will lie. But even with that, Ryan Garcia is entering this fight with a new perspective. He knows that Romero poses a threat, but he doesn't think that power alone will win the fight for Ryan. They are sleeping on Ro because he's been acting strangely, and I'm not sure how to put it, but if he doesn't have his chin down, Rolly will be caught. But Rolly can't hit Bro like he gets hit. His determination, his mission.
Land, they can do some damage. And Ryan Garcia, look, he's coming off, it's going to be about a year now. He's hungry. He's hungry to get on top. He's hungry to be world champion.
And his dedication to showcasing himself on the biggest scale, Ryan isn't the same fighter that allowed distractions to take over before the Devin Haney battle. According to the experts, it appears that I will only discuss boxing sports and my battle when I return to make this announcement. I want everyone to know that I'm training for this fight, and that's all I'll be talking about. Now that he's fully committed, he's training harder, doing everything seriously, and making sure there are no ground for excuses.
Really made that many adjustments, to be honest. Still making a lot of the same mistakes, still kind of fighting the same. His chin actually looks like...
He has been outspoken about his shortcomings, acknowledging that he didn't behave himself like a true professional back then. He is resolved to prove to them that he is more than just hype, because he is aware that they still have doubts about him. He is coming to assume control. It's not just Ryan's skill or quickness that makes him stand out in this battle. That's his goal. He is battling for more than just victory. He is battling to establish himself as one of the greatest. That is already the main concept behind his comeback. 7, they could cause some harm if they land. And C, Ryan Garcia is getting off.
Don't try too much. You know, Rolly's going to give you everything you want. So kind of just going to let the fight come to me, and then I'm going to take over. You know, I'm a better fighter all around. So I feel...
It will be around a year from now. He's ravenous. He is eager to succeed. He is desperate to win the global championship. Though he is aware that he cannot afford to ignore Raleigh, he is already planning for bigger battles, more difficult tasks, and more well-known opponents. This battle is a statement battle. It's his opportunity to demonstrate to the world that his shortcomings, uncertainties, and criticism do not define him. His performance is due. Ryan thinks his discipline will help him deal with Raleigh's erratic, violent, and chaotic behavior.
Ryan Garcia going up to 147. I'm not going to say, I think he's going to be fast. I'm not sure if his strength is going to translate to 147. It went with him to 140, but that doesn't mean it's going to go with him to 147 because that's welterweight. And now, he's back with Eddie Reynoso. So I want to say, in my opinion, he looked all right with Eddie Reynoso. He looked his best, in my opinion.
He has no intention of engaging in an irresponsible altercation or allowing Raleigh to lead him into a careless altercation. To be honest, he hasn't really changed all that much and continues to make many of the same errors. So is still fighting. In fact, his chin appears to be holding him back. He is fully aware of what he must accomplish. Remain alert, patient, and take advantage of Raleigh's errors. He is not entering this battle with the sole intention of winning.
I'm not taking him lightly or anything like that. You know, I'm still going to train my best, but, you know, everybody really wants to see the rematch, and that's where my heart's at. I just got to, you know, prepare well, and I know I'm the...
He is entering with the intention of dominating. Additionally, Ryan views this as a personal battle rather than merely a rival to overcome. He is fighting for his legacy and for respect. Despite everyone's doubts, disappointments, and criticism, he is working to establish himself as one of the finest in the sport. However, he is utilizing it all as fuel. He is here to make a statement, not to play games. 9, I'm going to let the fight come to me and then take control.
Ryan, obviously the boxing world, they just want the Haney rematch so it could be settled once and for all. What is your message? Obviously, you guys are going through the lawsuit right now, but if you and Devin can run it back again, under what terms would it be?
Run it back the same way, just a little higher weight.
So don't push too hard, because I know that will give you everything you want. I'm a better fighter overall. You know, according to his father, Ryan won't only be facing Romero when he enters the ring, in my opinion. When the bell rings, he's prepared to demonstrate why he feels this is his moment. He knows Raleigh is dangerous, but he also knows that hunger and purpose always triumph over raw power. He will be fighting against the doubts, the skeptics, and everything that has ever tried to hold him back. However, prior to this, Ryan Garcia didn't consider Romero to be a serious danger, which is why some fans are now questioning. Ryan Garcia will reach 147. Although I believe he will be quick, I'm not sure if his strength will convert to 147. It followed him to 140, but since that's welterweight, it doesn't necessarily follow him to 147. He's back now with Eddie Reynoso. Therefore, I would like to state that, in my opinion, he looked fine with Eddie Reynoso. I thought he looked his finest. Raleigh was but another name on the list to him. Another combatant who spoke excessively but gave up when the blows came was evident from Ryan's comment about the fight that he didn't simply hope to win. He also hoped to humiliate Raleigh. Raleigh didn't seem like someone who could really take him on. According to Ryan, this bout was merely a means of passing the time before his rematch with Devin Haney, which was what actually mattered.
How concerned are you with that left hook that he is so proud of?
Not very concerned at all.
At all?
At all.
You're going to defend it? You're going to stop it? do you?
And it wasn't even competitive. I am not taking him lightly or anything, but I will continue to train to the best of my ability because everyone is eager to see the rematch. And that is where my heart is. I just need to prepare well, because I know I will win. Ryan made it clear that his true emphasis was on Haney as soon as the bout was confirmed. He made no effort to conceal it. Ryan hardly gave Rawley any attention while he was attempting to get the battle going by telling everyone that he was going to blow them away. He was already planning for what was going to happen next. He wasn't approaching this as a serious task. He was handling it as if it were a formality.
Is it something similar that because Ryan knew Devin so well, he knew how to fight him? Is that like the mirror with this fight, that you know Ryan so well that you know what to throw at him?
There's no fear with Devin. Devin don't have no power.
Yeah.
And then also, I mean, you want to come in all that extra weight, overweight, so, I mean, that makes a big difference. You know, there's still a lot of controversy going on with that fight. Aside from that, Devin was winning damn near every round that he didn't get dropped. Even the rounds he got dropped to.
He believed that the fight was already settled and that all he needed to do was show there, take his shots, and leave. Brian, it is clear that the boxing community wants the Haney rematch to be finalized. What message are you trying to convey? Naturally, you are currently dealing with the litigation, but if you and Devin could rerun it, under what conditions would it be returned in the same manner, but with a slightly higher weight class? Although Rawley has power, Ryan didn't respect his skill level and didn't perceive any genuine danger in front of him.
Ryan Garcia, obviously, you know, one of the reasons that made Rawley famous was the video of him and Ryan boxing. So, like, to kind of bring that back full circle and see who would really win in a fight, you know what I mean? Because, you know, in sparring, anything can happen, you know what I mean? Like, anything can happen. But when it's real, when it's for everything, who wins?
Okay, who wins?
Me personally, I believe Ryan Garcia.
Knockout or by point?
I would say that fight ends in a knockout.